Alright, hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Mr. Adia, your bet predict. So in today's video, we'll be looking into some of our ice hockey tips that we have today, and also we'll be selecting some games from me. This particular ice hockey betting strategy is the betting strategy that we've been currently using for our VIP group, in addition with some basketball games and also football prediction. Actually, we predicted some game yesterday. As I told you guys that basketball is not the best betting strategy when it comes to predicting games, but at least it can come in hand with some other betting strategy to assist you with consistent winning. So we played some games yesterday and some basketball games, and this is the reason why I say that in some situations basketball games can actually lack consistency. So in this particular video, we are going for the ice hockey games, and probably we can get some football predictions in addition to it. So now, first, I would like to go under the USA League, and I'll be selecting some games from it, and also I'll be going to some other leagues when it comes to ice hockey. There are so many leagues that you can go for, but depending on days that you are going for the game. So now let's move on and let's start the selection of the games. So actually, most times the bookmakers may not provide the odd line that meets your analysis. Just make sure that you avoid games like that. So checking the head-to-head and observing the previous games of this particular ice hockey games, if you notice very well, in ice hockey games they play points very well, and in some situations they may play what you are not expected from them. So that is just one natural thing about sports betting. So you just have to be careful and make sure that you are betting responsibly. So I'll be selecting the games right now. So this particular match, this is under USA League, and the prediction for that for this particular game is supposed to be over 3.5. But when it comes to, in case you want to play safe, but there are some situations that this particular game can come out as over 5.5. And in case you are able to win the over 5.5, this is how your winning ticket will look like. So most times the odd for the over 5.5 when it comes to ice hockey is around 2 odd and above. 2 odd and above, unless you are placing your over 5.5 on leagues like USA leagues. But when you are playing on Russia leagues, German league, and so many other leagues like that, you are surely going to be getting sure 2 odd using this particular ice hockey prediction. So now I'm going further to predict some games, and in case you happen to be someone that likes to play risky games, and you can just play it in 2 games. Almost all the tips that I'm going to predict in this particular games are qualified to be predicted as over 5.5, but for the safety purpose I'll be predicting it as over 3 and over 2.5. So now let's go. So for this particular game under the USA League, the prediction for it is supposed to be about 3.5 as I said earlier, but we can also go for over 5.5, and let us check the odd for that from the bookmakers. So let us check. Alright, so the odd provided by the odd line that the bookmakers left there is over 4.5, thought of 1.29 odd. So we have 1.29 odd here. So you guys can see that the over 5.5 from the USA League is around 1.56 odd. Actually, this particular match is supposed to end up as over 5.5, but the odd here is very small when it comes to predicting over 5.5. You can add it up to some other games to boost your odds. So now let us move on to the second game. So let us check. So there are some situations whereby you are going to predict some games as over 5.5, over 2, over 3, and surely they will end up playing draw. If you lose your bet, it happens in sports betting. Just make sure that whenever you are playing your games and selecting some tips, make sure that you are playing with limited odds. Have a targeted odds that you'll be playing, and make sure that you are playing responsibly. So for this particular game, I'll be going for over 3.5. So for this particular game between these two teams, the prediction is over 3.5. So let us check the odd line from the bookmakers. And also I think this particular bet platform also provide the best when it comes to odd for ice hockey. This particular bet platform provide the best, because I've tried other bet platform and see their odd line. Their odd line is very ridiculous and very small. So you are going to enjoy placing your bets under this particular platform. So let us check other games. So all right, now the next game is still under the USA League, and okay, let us check this particular match and let's see what we have there. So this particular match should be predicted as over 3.5. Under the USA League, when it comes to ice hockey, you will never see odd option that is around over 2. Actually, most of their games sometimes can end up in over 2 and sometimes can end up in over 3. But most times, you always see it as over 3.5, and USA ice hockey games happens to be the best. Both USA and Russia League, they score points very well, and it's not like they are the only one that provide high point though. But one thing about it is just that the bookmakers, they only provide they can give you a safe odd line when it comes to this particular league, because their point scoring is unpredictable and it is very high. They score points very well, so they will give you extended odd line. So for this particular match, it is over 3.5. Okay, now so let us check the odd line that the bookmakers are providing for this particular game, and let's see. So if you want to predict your games, make sure that you are not going for this particular option, even though it can help you, but it can also spoil your game, because most times some of the games does not always extend to overtime. So just go for okay. Unfortunately, the bookmakers has already cleared the odd line for the over 3.5, but let's go for this. Let's go for this. All right, so the next game is still under this same particular USA League, and that is the match between Washington and versus Dallas Star. So looking at it, let us quickly have a glance through to their stats and let's see something. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. When it comes to betting, when it happens like that. Naturally, these particular leagues, they are expected to be scoring over 5, over 3, over 4. And looking at this particular game, I'm very sure people that stake on this particular team or this particular match as over 3, they've all lost. So in betting, losing is natural. What you just need to make sure is that your winning is more than your loss. So this particular game also is it should be predicted as over 3.5 or over 4.5. Let us check the odd line for that also. So alright, let's see. Okay, alright, the bookmakers are providing the odd line for the over 3.5 at odd of 1.16 odd for this particular game for under the USA League. And let us check the total odd that we have with these just 4 games. So now with just these 4 games of ice hockey, we are able to accumulate our normal 2 odd, which happens to be the common thing that I always drop in our VIP groups, and I make use of this particular strategy very well, very well, for the ice hockey games. Now, another thing about these ice hockey games is just that all these games that I predicted are games that are expected to end as over 5.5. They are expected to end as over 5.5 if the if the nature of sports does not turn the way around. They are expected to end as over 5.1. Now let us check the odd. Let us combine the odd for in case you want to play safe. So this is a safe to odd for this particular game. Now in case you want to go for the risk tips like staking the big odds using the over 5.5, let us convert all these games into over 5.5 now. So let us convert the first game here to over 5.5 at odd of 1.56 odd. So let us convert this particular over 3 to over 5 at odd of 1.46 odd. So let us convert this also to over 5.5 at odd of 1.62 odd. And okay, we have this one. Okay, at odd of 1.43 odd. So there's a match here that we why are these games still on 4.5? Oh, sorry, converting it to over 5.5. I made a mistake, sorry. So converting it to over 5.5, this is 1.87 odd. 1.87 odd. So these two, not over 4, let us do over 5. Okay, 1.82. So 1.82. Okay, now with just 4 games and all are over 5.5, actually I do this sometimes and it always work out, but not every time, when it comes to staking risky games on sport betting, This particular betting strategy of over 5-2 can help you. With just 3 games, you can easily get big odds. So with just 4 games, we are able to easily acquire just 8 odd easily. Now imagine if the bookmakers are able to open other markets for other leagues like the Russia leagues, and if we are able to get enough good markets from there under the Finland leagues too, and also under the Search League and Switzerland League, or sometimes German League too, when it comes to ice hockey game. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. So if you are using other bet platform, just make sure that you select these games manually, just 4 games. And just unfortunate that this particular platform happens to offer the best odds when it comes to predicting ice hockey, but sometimes many people lose their money to them though, but at least they still offer the best odds. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe if you are just joining us, and also join our Telegram link. You are going to find the group link in the video description and also in the comment section. And also if you want to join us on our WhatsApp group, you are going to find the links there. See you guys in the next video. Bye.